Tina went to UVA.
Yeah, I went to
where
UVA
I
too.
went
Yes.
to UVA, both graduates. Tina, many years after I graduated from
dorm?
Virginia.
Aw.
So
That's when I went back. That's not what I look like now.
What was your experience like at Virginia?
I loved it. For me, it was like coming from the Northeast. It was. I felt like I went almost to like study abroad because it was like so culturally different, and everyone was like Southern and real genteel, and I found my home in the drama department at UVA. That was really where I had a great time. I had a wonderful experience there.
It is very preppy. I know when I went there, I went to public school in Arlington, Virginia, and as I mentioned, I was in-state, and that's why I got into UVA. I got rejected from Smith. Even my sisters both went to Smith, but they still rejected me.
Yes, I got in out of state.
Yeah, I know. She should say. That is a little tougher, a lot tougher, actually. But when I got there, because I'd gone to public school, I had these weird, collars that were like half a foot long, very weird clothes. And I went to a sorority event where they were actually introducing us to the whole idea of sororities. And I went in there and I was like, oh my God, I am so different than most of these girls. They were super preppy. They had Lily Pulitzer out the wazoo. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna So I went and got khaki pants, a crew neck sweater, button-down shirt, topsiders, and headband. And I'd walk around. And my brother was fourth year when I was first year. Yeah. And he said, what happened to you? Because I really tried to assimilate into the UVA culture.
That's funny because my brother's 8 years older than me, and before I went the first year, he said to me before I left, he said, oh, by the way, if you join a sorority, I'll put your head through a wall. Okay, good. So he nipped it, he was ahead of it.
Well, you wrote about it in Bossy Pants, and I thought this was funny. You said, at the University of Virginia in 1990, I was Mexican. I looked Mexican, that is, next to my 15,000 blonde and blue-eyed classmates, most of whom owned horses or at least resembled them. I had grown up the whitest girl in a very Greek neighborhood, but in the eyes of my new classmates, I was Frida Kahlo in leggings. But having said that, I think, I had a great experience there.
I loved it, yeah.
And you ended up really liking it too.
I really did. What dorm were you in, do you remember?
I was in Bonnie Castle, the all-girls dorm, but I think by the time you went, it was not all girls.
I was in Metcalf.
You were? Okay, we were in the old dorms versus the new dorms.
Old dorms.
Woo!
Woo!
Yay!
I'm exhausted now.